Hey, how's it going, folks? Dean Kulaweera here. Hope you are doing great and happy Friday. I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about recruiters. All right, look, most of you who are job seekers watching this, like majority of the time, and I don't know what the real statistic is regarding this, but I would say probably 80 to 90% of the time. And feel free to let me know in the comments, folks, if you think that this is inaccurate. But I would say 80 to 90% of the time, whether you're applying to an organization directly or you're being represented through a staffing agency or whatever other means you're using, chances are one of your first points of contact is going to be with a recruiter, right? And what I wanted to share with you today is why it's important for you to include recruiters as part of your network. I mean, obviously, given the fact that majority of the time your first point of contact will be a recruiter, I'm not saying, focus all your efforts 100% on networking with recruiters, but what I'm saying is if you are, you might as well do it effectively, right? So I just wanted to share with you two things you need to be looking for in your relationships with recruiters to make sure that, hey, am I connecting with the right recruiters? Does it make sense to build a long-term relationship? And are these individuals, are these recruiters going to see value in me and what I bring to the table? But hey, before I do that, hit me up with a subscribe. If you're watching this on one of the if you're listening to this on one of the podcasting platforms such as Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts, hit me up with a subscribe. I'm always putting out job search related content, tips, and advice to help you folks out. So make sure you do that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit me up with a like as well. All right. I always appreciate the likes, the follows, and the subscribes. And if you're watching on Instagram, same thing. Hit me up with a follow or a like. All right. So look, moving right ahead. The two tips that I wanted to share with you in regards to evaluating whether it makes sense for you to network with certain recruiters or not. Number one is focus your efforts, folks. My number one suggestion, focus your efforts on recruiters specializing in your field and your industry, right? It just makes sense. If you're someone in finance, you want to focus your efforts on networking and actively seeking out and networking with finance recruiters, right? If you're an accountant, same thing. Seek out recruiters who specialize in accounting roles, IT recruiters, right? Sales recruiters. I mean, if you're in sales, seek out recruiters focused on sales positions, right? That specialization gives them access to a lot of or at least they have access to strong relationships with hiring teams in regards to this area that they're focused on, right? And I'm talking staffing agency as well as corporate as well. So focus your efforts, seek out, because you and I, look, we all have a finite amount of time every day, right? And those of you employed have less time than those of you out there who are unemployed to dedicate to your job search. So whatever time you have dedicated to your job search, you want to make effective use of it. So tip number one is in regards to recruiters, seek out recruiters specializing in your field or your industry. Those are the ones that are gonna really, it's gonna be much easier for you to get their attention because they focus in your field. And chances are when you reach out to them, you send your resume or you send your LinkedIn profile link, it's going to be much easier to get their attention. Now, tip number two is frequency in which they recruit for the positions that you're aiming for. So this is something very simple you can just do on LinkedIn. Now, some of you might not be on LinkedIn, so you can't do this. But for those of you who are, it's a real simple thing. When you're researching these recruiters that you want to network with, simply go to their profile, scroll down to their activity section, hit see all activity, and then click on the tab that says posts, and then check out what they, now look, recruiters most of the time on LinkedIn, they're going to be posting roles and positions they're recruiting on. So if you look at their post history, you're going to see, hey, what kind of positions does this individual primarily recruit on? You're going to kind of see their history, right? And it's going to show the track record of the typical positions that they've been recruiting on. Now, if you frequently see your position listed there as an area that they seem to frequently recruit on, like every couple of days or every couple of weeks, they're posting something new or new positions, new roles in this area. Hey, that's a signal right there, folks, that you should connect with that person. You should maintain a long-term relationship. A higher frequency means they're going to keep you posted throughout your career if you maintain that relationship and stay in touch. So look, these are two very simple tips I wanted to share with you. In regards to recruiters, you want to definitely network with recruiters in your job search, folks. It's a very easy way for you to skip that ATS lineup and go right into the front and get your resume in front of a hiring manager and decision maker. If the recruiter feels, hey, you got the right stuff, and I'm gonna put your resume right in front of the hiring team, and that's something very simple that recruiters can help you accomplish if they see the mutual fit, right? So hey, Dean Kulaweera here. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you got value out of this video. Hit me up with a subscribe, hit me up with a like, hit me up with a follow. And I'll keep putting out this stuff, folks, to help you out in your job search, right? Hey, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my newsletter as well. I'll drop a link in the description. And I'll see you around soon, all right? Stay positive, keep taking action, and stay proactive, folks. Stay proactive, all right?